Voted to stay.
I'm back.
Moon, beginning of the day. Make me a will save.
You said I'm saving Will?
Yes.
Yes.
I gotta go get my Thor out of the pod. Got it. Spoilers.
Right.
It's a Baldur's Gate 3 reference.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I just started Act 3.
okay.
I got started Act 3.
Okay.
I got 29.
Oh, you said her name weird. Okay.
Or are you going to spend a hero point?
Oh.
That bad?
All I'm asking is if you're spending a hero point. That's all I asked. I think it's your level plus your constitution modifier.
Oh, actually, wait. There's a button for rest. You just hit the rest button.
Yeah.
It's a Drac!
It is.
Hey.
He just woke up.
Nice. You gonna be joining us for
You
the
just
next
missed the
hour and a half?
TPK.
Moon got confused, fucked his horse, stole his bitches.
To a normal Friday night.
Spawned a snake that ate the world.
You know, normal Tuesday.
Yeah, just low-key shit.
Typical Wednesday morning.
Alright. Yeah, my stream
Crazy.
Problems, but
We-
whatever. I'm recording it.
We created God and then fought him.
Yep.
And then
Yeah,
killed God.
Stax's hair is black now.
Alright. Yeah.
He's going through his emo phase.
When life gives you lemons, you find a new God.
I don't remember the intro
When God gives you
to
a
Black Parade. But anyway, alright, it's the next day. Moon, you got 29. This
One
was
day
trash.
I'll leave you,
Young.
Phantom. I'll leave
You realize
you
this
in
bow
the
is
summer.
trash.
I went through my emo face.
Is what is trash?
This bow.
I realized that the bow sucks.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I
Wait,
snap it.
one that he had to have is
You can
trash.
try.
Yeah, he made the save the second. We slept.
So I don't have to
how-
use it anymore.
How about you just yeet that fucker?
Can I open up the room to the one with the giant
No,
fan and just
sell
throw it in there?
to, no, just sell it to Mr. Magnifico.
somebody
like all
else's
the
problem
other
now.
cursed shit you get.
Oh,
Ew.
yeah! Yeah!
Ew.
Yeah, we're doing
Ew.
that. But somebody else is holding this fucking thing.
Let's wrap it up in some cloth. Let's wrap it up in some cloth and put it in the pack, and we'll sell that shit to Mr. Magnifico. Let's go.
Also, I saw your meme where it's like our edgy rogue finding the cursed plus two. I'm like, I feel called out.
You were.
You never
I
responded.
did everything except name you. Alright. So you guys are in the room that used to have gold in it.
Then we're going to the other room that doesn't have gold in it, but is slightly cooler. This is Daniel. This is the cooler Daniel.
So now we're going to the room formerly known as the Ooze Room.
Okay. You're in the ooze room. There's a door to the north, the west, and the south. You just came from the south.
Where's your map?
I'm
It's in
streaming
the chat. It's in the group.
Ooze room?
Wetzel, or you're talking about McBear's map. Yeah, ooze room.
Yeah.
Ah,
it's in the group chat.
Mac Bear.
Yeah.
We're looking at his map. Fucking love McDonald's. So, from the process of elimination, I'm making consideration that perhaps
Stop touching everything. Yeah.
no, definitely not that. I say we go west.
Yeah, I mean, if we wanna fill out the rest of the rooms, we can do that. So here's the thing: are we going for completion, or are we trying to just get to the end?
I thought we were going for the end.
I
just
say then
following
we
you
go. We head north.
I mean, either way, I think we're probably gonna need to go west 2 and north 2 to end up at the end.
I say we go north.
I want kept moving. But hey, there's candy up north.
But we
What
did
kind
want
of
to see
candy?
if we could access
Your
the
favorite.
We did want to see if we could access the glowing orbs on the other side, right?
Brussels sprouts.
So what if we go west and then see if we can access the glowing orb side,
And then we go north.
and then from there we have a straight shot north.
Well,
We go west. Do haste.
So west.
Yeah, I agree. I think
post
yeah.
taste.
All right.
Potato.
And let's be sneaky this time when we're going in the door.
I press C to crouch.
Yeah.
Very, very quiet.
I'm
Rabbit
hunting,
season.
I'm hunting rabbits. Which
It's
I do have.
wagon season.
I do have lore hunting, so we could actually be hunting rabbits. Rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season. Fuck you.
So you
duck
go west.
season.
Look into the room as you guys normally do. There's a door in each cardinal direction.
Okay.
And there appears to be a large 10 by 10, a 10-foot radius disc in the middle of the room.
Don't touch it.
Frisbee.
Oh, also, Breck, I don't know if you were here. Steve died.
Yep, I was here.
We're carrying his corpse in a backpack.
Yeah, it's all gooey.
Just find a necromancer. You'll get him back.
A zombie raptor?
Ooh, what if we got a Skeletor raptor and we called him Drawbone?
I'm fucking down. They're doing that. He'd be undead dead Steve.
Okay, so you said
That would be
there's,
Stefan.
like, what type of? You said there's a disc. Like what kind of disc?
It's like a giant ass shield.
It is a bronze disc. That
But
is
like
10-foot, sorry, 5-foot radius.
It's gone.
Made of
okay, is it like floating or like
no,
what's going?
it's inset into the floor.
Okay.
They roll perception to see if I think it's evil.
There we go. That'll be good enough.
Looks like a rug.
Yep, 5-foot radius.
No.
You roll perception to see if it's evil.
I want to roll perception to see if there's any markings that may indicate perhaps a correct direction. Because if it
Okay.
is a disc, I don't know if there's anything inscribed on it. And I'm using my brain here for once.
Mhm.
And I want to see if maybe there's a hint. And if so, maybe the hint is also a not hint and it's pointing us in the wrong direction. And then we can infer from that direction that it is the correct direction that we need to go.
Okay.
So,
God, you really overthought that. But
Right.
Roger.
yeah,
it's fine,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
All right. So roll me perception.
I got a 19 plus 17, 36.
You
I'm
fail.
rolling really well
No.
today.
So yeah, you can tell from the door that the disc has some arcane runes inscribed on it, and you also notice that there are holes in the ceiling,
Directly
about 3
above?
feet in diameter, or sorry, 3 inches in diameter, just dotted about the ceiling.
Everywhere. Just
Yeah, everywhere.
Arrows or spikes?
This is probably spears.
Good question.
Or hopefully it's that and not like gas.
Can I like wait outside of the room until we get this situated?
No.
I figured.
You said it's
Typically
arcane,
Things,
right?
Yeah.
Does it mean Wetzel can possibly read it since he's an arcane wizard?
I can
Mm,
also identify it if I take a minute to look at it.
How close
say
do you
you
have to
guys
be?
both
Do
look
you have
at
to be
it.
in the room?
I just have to see a thing and know that it's magical.
Okay.
It's not a range because it's not a spell. It's just an action.
Right. And this is the one that's a secret roll, or this is just the
Yes.
read aura.
Yeah, this it's not, I don't have read aura.
Okay. Secret roll.
So yes, I will spend a hero point to do it with advantage, and it's Arcana, so it's plus 12.
You said with advantage. Okay. You have a pretty good idea that this disc will magnetically charge and summon anything that's magnetic to it.
Mm, mm. And then the holes are above the disc. You said.
They're all over. Basically, there's one over every 5-foot square.
Ugh.
They do not appear to be magical in any way.
Still, if we're gonna get into the room and become magnets, we're all immediately going to get slooped into the. Actually, I'm not wearing anything, so I'm gonna be fine.
You're naked.
No, I'm not wearing metal. My armor is made of solidified sound. It's not metal, so. I mean, like, obviously I'm carrying things, but, like, but, like, the majority of the things that I have are not metal. Let's see. I'm just trying to think. One thing I did want to check is, could I just I want to cast Know the Way a few times.
Okay.
Because it lets me know how to get, or it lets me know the direction of a place that I've been in the last week.
Okay.
Which, so basically what I'm just basically this is just a make sure that the place hasn't rearranged check. So I'm gonna check north and then check the direction of each of the rooms that we've been in and make sure, or at least a few of the rooms that we've been in, and make sure that it all still lines where they should be in like relation to where we are now.
Okay. Is that a leveled spell or?
Nope, it's a cantrip.
Okay. Then okay, yeah, you cast that enough that everything still seems to be the same orientation.
Okay, great. So nothing's rearranged, so that's good at least. Okay, so this is not a floating disc; it's a magnetic disc.
Is there a way for me to investigate the trap to see if I know how it would work as far as activating it or disarming it?
I mean, you can. Yeah, you can try. So far, everything else has only really been activated once everyone stepped into the room.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Unless it's been really obvious, like the shock room.
Let's talk about mainly the disc and the ceiling.
No, it's in the floor.
I know. No, the disc and the ceiling.
Oh, the disc and the ceiling. Okay. Roll me thievery.
32.
Okay. So there's no way for you to deactivate the ceiling. And looking at the disc, you think that when a certain phrase is uttered, it will deactivate. But you have no way of finding out what that phrase is.
Do I have any idea, like, as far as what could be coming out of those holes in the ceiling?
No.
Possibly could be.
Like, if you look up into them, they just seem to go into the void.
Okay.
I'm sure it's gonna drop. I'm guessing it's gonna drop fucking metal things on us, like caltrops or some shit like that.
More than likely, it's going to be spikes going to come out, and the ceiling's going to go.
Oh, you know what? That's what it is. Probably. Hopefully, we're going to be given some sort of clue to deactivate the thing. All right, let's just go. So far, everything. Whenever we've gone into, we've been given a clue or something to help us. So just help us solve it, because this place seems to want to challenge us, but actually like give us a solution. So I think I say we just get in there.
I'm fine with that.
Everyone agree?
Gotta wait on dragon.
Okay.
Jacob? Jacob's gone.
He's in the shitter.
Oh. Would have been cool if you had done that during the break that we had.
Right?
He had to get coffee, which is why he's in the shitter. I'm just saying shit. I don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
Well, let's just do it then.
Okay. Everybody, make me a reflex save. You get a +2 circumstance bonus.
Who does?
Am I still
Everybody.
enfeebled or is that condition?
That condition's ward off. It's been longer than 4 hours. Your shadow is returned.
Shadow!
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it.
I go back to ignoring it. What am I rolling again? Reflex?
Yeah, reflex
Oh,
with an
man.
extra +2.
It was
Ooh,
almost
16
nat
plus
20.
16. 32.
26. Don't forget your +2 for your.
Yeah, I added it.
Okay.
36.
Yeah, I got a 26.
So you said whatever we roll for reflex +2?
Yep.
40?
Okay.
Where did Jacob go?
He might have went to the bathroom really quick.
Right.
Well, it would have been good if he would have told us that.
So Dudley, your shield, your spear, and your striking thunderclap. That's what you named it, thunderclap. All start flying towards the disc. You pick which one you want to save.
Oh, the thunderclap.
Okay. Let me open
Wants to keep the
Ilvis's.
clap.
Ilvis. Your grappling hook, your rapier, and your dagger all go flying. Pick 2.
Pick 2.
Pick 2.
I'm going to use the grappling hook and the rapier.
Okay. So you're going to let your dagger go flying?
Yeah, because it's got returning.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I have
We'll go
returned.
with that.
Okay.
That only works if you've thrown it, for one.
Does it say that?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
when you make an attack with it.
Do you want to change your answer?
So, Jacob, where did you Where did you go?
Wait a minute. Hang on. Can I throw
to
my
my dad for a
dagger really
second.
quick
No.
and catch everything else?
No.
Damn you. I'll save the dagger and the rapier.
Okay. Also, your thieves' tools go flying. They're also metal.
Jacob, you need to make a save.
Yeah, you're going to
Reflex.
make a reflex save with a +2.
Reflex save with a +2.
Mm-hmm.
Other things of Dudley's that go flying: his breastplate, his grappling hook, his repair kit,
Well, I rolled a 20 plus a 21,
his
so
steel.
41.
All right.
+2.
That's with my +2.
Oh,
My you said reflex, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that make my reflex save a +21, and I rolled a 20.
Okay. Your long spear, your short sword, and all of your arrows go flying. You know, you can save probably 10 of your arrows with that.
Well, aren't my arrows unlimited? That was just supposed to be like my silver arrows.
Yeah,
Well, that's what
and
he's
now
talking
I'm
about.
limiting them.
Silver's not conductive to metal, by the way.
To magnetism.
Non
Yeah.
magnet.
The
This is
silver isn't
magic.
a
This is
conductive
magic
metal.
Magnets.
Okay.
This is magic magnets.
If we're
Unless
going
that
off
matters. Unless that matters.
silver and gold,
Not
are, if it's true,
really.
silver and gold are not conductive by
I'll say his
magnetism.
silver arrowheads aren't going to go flying, but as for the silver weapons, there's usually a part of it that is metal, like the pommel,
Usually they're silver
the
coated.
guard, the handle. Something.
So I don't lose my bows.
Are they metal?
Well, your bow is made of wood.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, perfect.
Okay, so
I rolled a 41.
there's a lot of arrowheads flying.
Well, so usually arrowheads are made of stone.
And I critted.
I was under the assumption they were made of metal, so that's what I'm going with.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it depends. You can have.
Yeah,
it
you
out
can
of
save
metal,
10 arrowheads. It was going to be less if you if you rolled lower, or you can save like 3 other things and 2 arrowhead, or 2 other things and 2 arrowheads.
My sword and my spear can go. I want my bows.
Well, they're not
And
metal, so
then-
they're not flying.
And then,
You don't need to worry
exactly.
about
And then I would take. I guess those are only my special arrows that I don't really use because nothing has been, cursed. So I'll hold on if I can keep 10 of them. The other
Okay.
15 can go flying.
Okay.
Well, again, I think we established that it's 10 of your normal arrows
That you're keeping.
or that.
But
Or,
I
or
thought
that
we've
it's all
also
but 10.
established that my arrows we don't have a count, right?
Okay,
Right.
but
I
right,
am
but
now
you
putting a limit
For right-
on your arrows.
Yeah, for right now. For right now.
you can
Okay.
save 10 of your arrows, so you are
Right.
now limited to having 10 arrows
Right.
15.
until this is resolved. Right, plus 10 plus your silvers.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And your waffle iron
have-
was flying too.
My waffle iron
Oh no,
already
the
gone.
waffle iron! Save the waffle iron.
But he dodged the iron.
That's
Right.
high priority right there.
You could dodge a wrench. You could dodge a waffle iron.
and stacks. You
I
have
basically
like,
don't
literally
have
no
anything
gear.
metal on me.
Your shield's made of wood.
Yep, shield's wood. Armor is made out of solidified sound. And the
Yep.
only metal on my composer staff is silver, which was previously established to not be magnetic.
Okay.
So I just walk in the room and be like, "What are you guys doing? Why are you throwing all your?"
So, a question. A question appears in the air above the disc. It says, "Find where." I gotta get my camera set up properly. Otherwise, it's not gonna pick it up.
Perfect. She's
Bear in mind. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah,
You
can pull
Sharpie.
some-
Way.
What's your quality of your camera set to?
Potato.
Where? And I've got the NOMS 100.
Stop doing that.
Me?
No.
Oh.
It's to stop fucking creating
Water
gashes.
is now at your ankles.
Okay, chill. We haven't even had a fucking chance to do anything yet.
So it looks like it's like 350.
Hold on.
It'd be 350. So it'd be
Fucking, it's a fucking parabola. Like,
Unless the equation has nothing to do with it.
but because that would be the way that you would actually chart a parabola, whereas this is just an equation to solve.
It crosses the X.
oh, that's
Remember what the question?
I think
You gave me half of it, and I was like, "Where's the other half?" You said 25, 36, 91, 300. I mean,
Yeah. It said it had to be 2 points in order.
I mean, it didn't
If
say
you
have to
give
be in
them
order,
3
but it did
points,
have to
you
be.
give. Okay, great.
got my one.
Green text. West to the west.
To the west.
Oh, we want to go north.
I mean, that's what I think we should do. And then from
Yeah.
there, it's a straight shot north to where we're trying to go. Probably.
I'm following
Hopefully.
Stacks. He's with a mission here.
If it is where
2 votes for west, and no one disagreeing, so west it is. So you guys open up the door to the west.
can we see the map again?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay. Well. Okay. Then let's go in there. Then
I'm not trying to risk it.
No one's gonna check for. Okay. Okay. Do you care which one you step on?
Step on the raised one.
Okay.
Ah!
Yeah.
So okay, I'm sorry. Maybe this is a fun. Maybe this is sorry. Maybe this is a fun. Maybe this is.
The fuck? Are there normal tiles I don't need to step on? They're raised or lowered.
No, they're all stacks will also make a sound.
Nah, mine's better. Mine's better.
So I roll an 18 plus 17.
Okay.
35.
35? Nope. On the now, whatever. I mean, you still hear the sound, but you also hear stacks making a sound. It goes ding ding ding. A lower
Is the wrong tile. The lowered one.
The lower one just.
Idea here. If that's the case, everybody run as fast as you can on the tiles. We're going to the north door.
going to
Well,
the
it's
north.
not.
Freaking.
Down.
No, the room before that. That was the spider room.
I guess we can go south.
See the map.
Die.
I mean, that's kind of how it is anyway, right?
And there's a door to the west, to the east, and the south. You guys are coming from the south.
Oh boy. Okay, and not a room to the north, or a door to the north, which is what I was kind of hoping for. Okay. Well, I mean, I think obviously we either go east or west, right?
Right.
So we could just say fuck this room, and go back south, back south into the noisy tiles room, back east, back north, to the room that would be to the east of this room. Instead of having to actually bother traversing this room. Or, alternatively, I could just make another fucking bridge. Or we could do both if it comes down to it. Like I could go down. We could go south, east, north to the room to the east of this room, and then check out that direction. And if there's nothing there, we can sneak back around to this room, and I can make a bridge going to the west, or going to the west door and continue from.
He's talking to you
Following
guys.
your lead, wherever keeps me
Yeah.
alive.
Anybody have any feedback at all?
You just hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. You're good. Anybody? Any of the other two players have any feedback?
Oh shit!
Right the second, honestly.
Do you like his plan?
Yeah, I said I'd go with it.
Oh, I didn't hear
But
that.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I didn't hear you at all. Jacob appears to be asleep. So you paying attention at all in any capacity, Jacob?
quit looking at your phone.
Okay, so what were we talking about?
Something about a bridge.
Okay.
Phone down. I just saw it in the camera.
So not
Right.
really.
It'll come
Whatever
back
it was,
to
I'm
bite
told.
So we're at this room here. It has no door to the north, and there's a door to the west and the east. Fire on the ground, like 30 feet down, and then ropes to swing across. But we could just go back south and then east and then north again, and end up in the same room that would be to the east, and that's a safe path, and we can not worry about the ropes and the fire and stuff.
Could be the exact same style room also.
Well, I
True.
will say none of these rooms
But
have been duplicated. There might be similarities,
Yeah.
but they've been different.
But if that is the case, then we could always go back south that way. It's like we have a safe path to go through here to avoid some rooms.
I'm down with.
All right, so I guess let's do that then, since Jacob's not gonna talk to us.
So
Let's
you're
go
making the
south to south
Oh.
to the noisy tiles room, back east to the magnetizer disc room, and from there.
I feel like one of these rooms has to have probably a key now.
They're 10 by 10. Yeah.
Detect magic on it.
Medication for that nowadays.
What?
Nothing obvious. If you were going and inspect and roll me thievery, you can.
All right, I will do that.
From either the top or across the room or both.
Okay.
If it's good.
I mean, we already know what's to the west. The west is the room with the fire, with the pit, or with the ropes. So, like, no, but we can go from there to the west because there's more that we haven't explored in that direction.
True.
Could go. So from the mummy room, we go back to the arrow trap room, south to the magnetizer disc room, west to the noisy tiles room, back up to the fire room.
Okay.
And then with the fire room, I can make a bridge diagonal from the bottom, from the south door to the west door, that we can just walk across.
You.
Or to what I want.
Wait a minute. Are we coming from the east door or the south door?
Coming from the east.
We just get past the fire room.
Okay, I thought he
Yeah.
was recreating the fire room for a second.
No.
Wait a minute. I'm like, I thought we were coming from the south.
No.
Gotcha.
There was nothing that was going to interfere with your guys' plan with the resources spent at the Sonata Bridge. The
Okay.
door in each cardinal direction.
Ooh, we have a north door. Let's go.
So
What's
this
this green
room
shit? Do we know?
is filled with so you see green ooze dripping from the ceiling in a rather haphazard fashion. It's more or less everywhere. It's not in every single spot, but you can hear it sizzle as it hits the ground.
Roger the acid.
That's not good. Is there any sort? Does anyone have any sort of?
What?
I was thinking any sort of like protection or anything like that they're able to do. Are there any creatures or anything like that in here?
You see what used to be skeletons.
Ooh,
Other
what
than
are
that,
they now?
not at a glance.
What are they now?
Now they're just kind of pieces of calcium.
So it's the ceiling that's the acid.
Correct, and it's dripping down.
Okay. How much dripping down is it?
Pretty frequently.
Gotcha.
Think of like all the like drip drop sounds you hear in a cavern in the movies, where it's like drip,
Right.
drip, 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 drip. But
Yeah.
instead it sizzles.
Can I acrobatics my way to the north door?
Sure.
You guys want me to try it? See what happens?
I guess.
Go ahead.
I feel like it's going to end bad, but.
Probably.
Natural 20, 37.
All right. So, very good. You're about halfway there. You managed to avoid touching any of the acid. You're stepping into the spots where it hasn't fallen yet. Now you're in the room.
Halfway there?
Halfway there.
Am I living on a prayer?
Yeah. You're praying that you roll really well again.
You know what would be really funny if I did?
17 plus my. So 34.
34. Okay. You're going to take 2 points of acid damage, but you make it to the door.
Yeah.
I'd like to also roll athletics to get over there.
Wait, hold on. Before anyone does anything else, I'm gonna cast You're not gonna believe this. Sonata span.
Oh, you're gonna make a ceiling?
Ye.
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn back and give you a dirty look.
Hey, you went before I had a chance to do anything.
I know. No, I'm just fucking with you. I wanted to use my roguish abilities. Leave me alone.
That's fine. I mean, you did. But yeah,
What's
so I'm
your
gonna cast.
what's your acrobatics?
17.
Oh, I'm plus 15.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast Sonata Span again. Another level 2 spell and a charge from staff. It is a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide bridge, but I can cast it. It doesn't have to be like above the ground or anything like that. So I need to put it above us to make a ceiling.
Does it move as we walk?
It's
30 feet. It'll go door to door.
It's a 30-foot long. It's 30 feet long.
Oh,
He's making a canopy.
Yeah, I'm just making a little
a
ceiling.
can of pee.
Gross.
Kinky.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure it's made of force, so I don't think it takes damage.
About to find out in a minute.
Doesn't say.
Yeah.
You guys go first just in case because I have a high enough athletics that I might be able to just
Well, he
somersault my way over
acrobatics.
there.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
You
You
said,
said athletics like 5 times.
Well, acrobatics is what I meant.
And
Alright,
that
I'm
means
just
that you
gonna
should
go
go
across.
first. You should go first, Dragon.
Well, no, because if they go through first, fuck it, I'll go first.
You get the higher acrobatics. That way, if it fails,
You see, it works pretty well, but you still see that occasionally some drops will come through. So what that's done is it's effectively lowered the DC to avoid the damage.
All right, works for me. I'll take it.
what was the DC for it?
That was the acrobatics DC to avoid the acid from hitting you.
I was curious what mine was.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty high. Like you rolled like a 36 and avoided no damage. And you got like a 34 and took like 1d6 damage. So it's a little bit of a sliding scale of like.
And the 36 was a crit too.
Yeah,
So.
right. So like you were
37
always
is a crit
supposed
for
to
me, yeah.
take some damage. But like if you roll really well, it's really not much, especially at this level.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and run for it and just get across as soon as possible.
Roll me acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I actually do have some acrobatics. Oh, that's a nat 20, baby. 33.
Okay. You managed to avoid taking damage.
Hooray!
Who's next?
I'll go.
As far as I can tell, the bridge works 100%.
All right.
All right, I got 31.
Okay. Okay. You also managed to avoid taking damage.
Excuse me.
Dudley, it's your turn.
Yeah, athletics,
Acrobatics.
acrobatics. 21.
Okay. That is going to take 8 acid damage.
Hey, make sure you stay under the bridge, dude.
He's a little clumsy.
Yeah.
Wetzel takes a deep breath.
And cast
16.
What is it? The fucking
Wetzel's going to use a hero point.
what's the spell
Fireball.
called? The one that you just teleport. Misty Step. That's the one.
I don't have it. 20. Well, it's also going to take 8 damage. As it makes it across, that's not that bad. All right,
It's your
now it's the
turn,
tough one.
son.
Sun, and Sly.
I can do. I can do a thing. I can just fuck it. I'll just cast Friend Fetch and just pull him.
Ah, okay. And he's just going to take 4. As he goes rushing across the room. Ah! All right. Guys are all across the room.
Hooray, to the north.
To the north.
The door's a little bit off
the
center
North.
from what I expected, but I think this is good. I think this is good sign.
We're
All right.
trapped.
So this door, right? It's an empty wall. No, this door opens up to a very
yeah,
large
someone's gonna
room.
touch-
It's about what?
Boss pipe.
No, I said someone should have tested it to make sure it wasn't another door mimic, but oh well, too late.
Right. So yeah. This room is probably 150 feet tall, 200 feet wide, and it disappears off into the darkness.
Ooh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast light.
Okay. And normal marching order.
Yeah.
I'd like to roll perception
Okay.
just to see if I notice anything funky.
Okay.
Uh, 16 plus 17.
Okay. You notice in the darkness that there are a lot of bones, very large bones.
There's the dragon inside of the cow building. It looks like a dragon. So it's been guarded by a dragon covered in not dragons but close to.
Dragon dude's
Probably
nuts got him.
roll a nature check to see if he recognizes the kind of bones.
Oh yeah, can I do that?
Sure.
Is it just lore
I mean,
hunting?
to be fair, this place was described as a tomb, right?
Yes.
So like, it makes sense that there's going to be dragons buried in the dragon tomb with the dragon mouth shaped entrance.
Right?
Can I roll with my lore hunting to see if I recognize these bones?
Said they're
That's
dragon.
12, 29.
He
They're
already
very,
gave you the
very
answer.
old dragon bones.
Very old dragon
Very
bones.
large
Cool.
bones. Like,
They said, can we fetch a fine price for them?
it probably weighs 6 tons.
We don't
I
have
can pick it up.
wings.
Sun's not carry that. That's fine.
All right.
Sun's
So
never
you
skips a leg day.
hear a voice echo across the empty chamber on the far side. Who has entered my domain?
With my, I'm what is the thing from Mugiwara no Goofy?
What you're gonna be more specific?
Yeah,
All right.
we are here to fetch our friend's soul.
It kind of is his mind, I think, technically.
His mind, soul, body. We have his body.
Yeah, we actually don't really want anything with the dead specifically. It's just we were told that this is where he is.
Our DM told us.
Yeah.
Breaking the third wall here.
This fourth wall.
Same thing.
If Andrew told us wrong, then that's on him.
It's cursed, and our buddy died, kind of, but we have his body, but he's lifeless, but he's there still. And we were told by the gods, sort of, kind of. His name. He said his name was Andrew. We're like, it's kind of a sus god name, but hey, we're rolling with it. That his mind.
Yeah. But that about sums it up, I think.
It's a long silence. There are many souls here.
Son, bring out the body.
Okay.
Again, not looking for souls. We're looking for a mind.
Where is the mind? Where is the soul if not in the mind?
You know, that's deep. I respect that.
I mean, that's a good question. I got the impression that the soul was still in his.
If we throw him down the hallway, can you...
Carry him. That would also work.
Right.
I like my idea. Yeet!
Anyway,
Game
point
right
is, like I said, we don't really want any trouble here. We're get out of here.
The dragon gave us passage. We are here to collect our friend's soul.
Very interesting. Highly irregular.
Yeah, he seemed like a pretty cool guy.
He liked our story and he wanted to... Could be. Maybe it was our lucky day.
I don't know.
So
I thought he was
Sansan
nice.
brings Sly out of the bag of holding, and Sly's just like having a seizure.
Oh yeah, there was some gold back there that we left behind.
we
Yeah.
Don't worry, you can have some when you're better.
Right. Do you guys go
Ooh, have you
across this
tried-
room at all? Or are you just standing in the doorway?
I say we move towards the voice.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so far we were just standing in the doorway, but I mean, I feel like it's like we're gonna come in further. Is that okay?
I will permit it.
All right, cool. Yep, then let's go.
Venture deeper into the room. You hear a scattering across the ground on the far end. You know, kind of sounds like rocks moving on the stone. You also
Rock on
see,
rock action.
now that you're in here, you also see a faint glow from something on the ground in the distance.
Okay.
As you get closer, Sly starts freaking out more.
Yo, chill.
He still has his headset on, so he might still be able to hear us. And a giant skeleton is watching you approach.
Does this skeleton have wings?
It has skeletal wings. It is
What
a
I
dragon
thought.
skeleton. Withers is something else entirely. I think he's undead. Anyway,
He's an.
You thought he was
asshole.
the guy. Giant skeleton. Heed our prayers.
Hi, I'm Stex.
We're here to reclaim our friend's mind and soul.
what have you come to offer?
What do you want?
Well, I mean,
There is
Ideally-
a wealth of treasure behind him. But the thing that stands out to you most is the sword in the ground in front of him. It's quite large. Bring me the fallen one.
Lay his body before. What is
My name is Imufar Hiflof or Dukar Diko Yivula our He Dioda Amser Aki Glikor Turnstyle Mifa Mifa
Meddwl o'r cyflym siaradwr deallus.
Hawliar Botsioda Yon Derosting Pob Sin Win Adi Win.
Can I call you Fred?
damn.
call you-
Hold on. Give me
you
one
go by
second
anything
here.
shorter
Hold
than
on.
that?
Time out. Give
Let's
me
call him.
1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go.
Record.
Actually,
What's your name? Fred.
sorry. I have to cast it at level 4 to target all of us, and we can also speak the language. Okay, great.
What's
Run that by me again.
Sonic?
Okay. The largest
So
and
now
eldest of the
now in-
dragons
in
destined to
English
rule the
this time.
skies until the end of time, to hoard the greatest and most valuable of treasures, laying claim to the very universe and subjugating all those who dwell within.
Ah, nice to meet you. I'm Stex.
Can I call you Fred?
Stacks, I'd like you to make an Arcana check.
Okay, I was gonna say, is there a way that I can maybe like shorten that up a bit? Because that is a bit of a mouthful, I gotta say. Oh god damn it! I'm rerolling that. 18.
Arcana check.
I rolled a 6.
The rest of you wouldn't be privy to this knowledge.
I wouldn't.
No. Well, no. But Stacks, you know that by and large, as a dragon gets older, his name gets longer.
Well,
would-
right. I mean, I also, just based off of the name itself, like, I kind of got the idea that he's like the big.
Yes. But for the rest of them,
It's like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be like, yeah, we should the boss, I think.
So
as
so
far
we
as the
will
dragons
respect
are
his
concerned.
authority.
Yeah, that's probably a good choice.
So Sunshine,
But
Dragon
like I
is
said,
Slayer.
that is a hell of a mouthful. So
We have something
Is-
shorter to call.
king.
okay, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You would not expect the mortals to be able to catch it all. He's like,
Sun, calm down a little bit. I'll give you a Scooby snack.
He tries handing this body of Sly to you.
I'll fucking do it.
Okay. So you take it, you drop it in front of the dragon. You can tell that this glowing, now that you're closer, Moon, you can tell that this glowing item is a very ornate sword. It's got copper and green coloring along the blade.
Fucking touch it.
I'm not you.
You're the one that's had to have your hands on everything so far.
Right? So
And
you
I'm
lay
the thief.
body
That's
of
the
Sly
funnier
down.
part.
That's what you have to offer.
What would you like?
Everything is already mine. It's just a matter of difficulty of obtaining it. Gold is good, but some things are more
Offer
valuable.
one sulfur.
Right now, for the time being, I am interested in this thing you've brought before me.
Yeah, me too. I'm also in like.
Mm-hmm. So yes, the dragon leans down and sniffs it.
Chill.
My second.
Oh.
The
Your second?
traitor is still alive.
The what is still?
The
Traitor.
traitor. You see the
There's
dragon
elaborate.
appear somewhat thoughtful. Perhaps he was right after all.
Care
You,
to elaborate?
he ignores you. You, he points to the small gnome. Come here.
Okay. I knocked up them.
Dragon's looking back and forth between you two. I'm going to move you into the other room.
Uh-oh.
Move to secret stuff.
You're all going to die down here.
That's not promising. Yeah, I was wondering. I mean, I always kind of felt like there's some sort of like he's unconscious. He take me for it, but I'm not okay. 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 I mean, is that all? Like,
What do you mean?
if that's what, well, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's like, oh, it's just like, oh, you're like, here you go.
His weapon. or I can use it to access his original form, or allow him to access his original form.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you should get some say in the matter, right?
Sly?
Yeah.
Okay. So you hear, a deep gasp come from Sly. This grayish, utterly confused.
Hi, I'm Stax.
This is just going to be. I'm going to ask. This is just going to be a conversation between you yourself now.
I don't know. So my kind of impression here was that
Well, this is. See, he's not Dragon Sly yet. That item that you came across in your inventory, you can have it.
item I
Or-
came across in Ruben. Oh, I didn't look at it.
Right. I think I named it counter offer.
I did see that, and then I pull up the account. Hold on.
Yeah. So, large +3 greater striking earth binding keen auriculum counter offer. So it's got an
Ooh.
extra rune on it. Keen, I think, makes it increase its.
Back to the DM.
Okay. Well, that's what it does, though. So it should be rolling. In addition, it has a chance of grounding earthborn targets or airborne targets if they get hit with the sword. Or you can extract the power from it and be able to transform.
Okay. So one thing that I will say is that I've been working on it. I haven't necessarily finished. You could probably see it active on my yeah. But I was considering maybe respecking Sly into a full sorcerer.
Okay.
Which he would not be able to use like a martial weapon.
Right. Well, if you're able to transform into a dragon, they're spellcasters.
That's true.
And you'd be able to use your old sword.
Right. Okay, so you mean that's the options are either take the sword or
Correct.
don't take the sword, and then
Right. The magic abilities.
Gotcha.
So you can get back everything you'd lost. And be able to fly around.
Okay, so I will say one thing that I was already planning on doing, even with Sly as a barbarian, is eventually down the road. Like this is like way late level stuff, so like I don't know if I'd ever actually even really get there, depending on how long the campaign's going to go. But eventually he was going to get like dragon form, like as a spell.
Okay. Well,
but I feel like Sly would want his memories back. At like that's that kind of his main. Like this is a cool sword, but he has a cool sword already.
Right.
And like not even necessarily the being able to turn into a dragon on its own, but like having the knowledge of where he came from is, I think, probably, and like who he is and all that is probably more valuable to him.
I also agree, but
yeah,
I felt like it was important for you to make that decision.
Yeah,
as it will also be saying goodbye to Stax.
Right. Yeah. Well, part of that, I also kind of expected to have like a confrontation of like, oh, here is like, you encounter Sly as a dragon and be like, oh shit, this is where his mind is and it's a dragon. And then plug in conversation having to convince him to go back to being himself as himself.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that, It's a similar avenue, but I guess a different route. You know what I mean?
Right. But yeah, no, I think the memories are probably more valuable to him.
Okay. Because yeah, what's going on here is like this is where the souls of dragons go.
Right.
So that's what you're
Yeah.
committing to?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Then it shall be done. Do you want
Alright,
any part
cool.
of stacks to remain? You know,
I think I'm playing. I think I'd probably like.
maybe Sly
I
picks
don't
up an
know.
instrument.
Well, I don't think I'd go that far.
Oh, okay.
But I think in general he's probably a bit less.
I think that's also very good, and it like really underlines the two halves coming together.
Yeah, because like part of the whole thing was like it's like now like I guess the spells was really the dragon part awakening really actually, but yeah, but I think having it be because there's not a lot that I can really do mechanically because really the point the stacks is the him being a gnome in the first place
Right.
is the part of him that stacks. So I think him
Yep.
just kind of identifying that and being like, okay, well, personality aspects are coming from mine.
Right. Yeah. I think that's been fine now.
Yeah.
So, do you want to know why he was put in this predicament anyway?
Yeah.
He was the ringleader.
Nice. Okay.
I figured you'd like that. And it's
I
like that.
I do like it.
It fits everything together.
Yeah.
Right.
So and that makes sense for why that would be the punishment, but then also like you know what? Fine, I'm just gonna own it. Sure, I'm a gnome. That's cool.
Yep.
Gnomes are still around. Dragons aren't. So who really won here?
Well, there's clearly still dragons, but yeah.
Right, but
All right.
like, who's in charge?
Right.
Like,
all right, I'll send you back. Don't say anything quite yet.
You're all going
Surprise.
to die down here.
There they are.
Yep. Had to have a conversation. It was very private.
yeah.
So you guys see, like, you see Sly get up and have where there's a lot of gesticulating and moving, and then finally you see Stax nod. As the sword, and they both go into Sly. And then now there's a giant bronze dragon where Sly was.
Oh God!
So Sly is gone.
Sly transformed. Him and Stax became one. They megazorded it up.
Has he been a dragon this entire time?
What's
Why
up?
am I 0% surprised?
I like that, Dudley. Why am I 0% surprised?
So you can now talk, Sly. Got
Yeah,
anything you want to say?
So what do we call you now? Slacks?
Slacks.
Well, if you want to be formal, no pun intended. You wouldn't get the pun. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Right. That's for the GM.
Yeah.
Formal table.
Yeah. If you want to be formal about it, you could call me by my name, but Sly is fine. Sly.
What is your name?
I just said which is why I put it in the audio. The fucking.
Meddyliwr cyflym siaradwr de...
That's fine.
Medallion, good.
I'm just saying, it'd be funny to go, hey,
Meddyliwr cyflym siarad...
You haven't changed much. I see. All right. Well, I guess the metaphorical cat's out of the bag, I suppose. Turn around to the king and be like, "You've aged well."
He stares at you. I see your
I see your
attitude
sense of-
hasn't changed.
I see your sense of humor has gotten has about the same as it always has been. That's great.
It's a little ancient.
Yeah. Well, here are we good to go?
What's was like? I'd like an explanation.
In the hell is this shit right here?
You're a fucking dragon.
Yeah. Apparently, yes.
Durgan, no.
It's a bit of a long story. So
2014.
Yeah, it's like 12 something after the silence.
okay.
Some AS.
My perception of time is weird because there's a whole how long ago was it? I'm gonna look at the king. How long ago was it? The uprising?
40,000 years.
Wow. Okay, that's okay. Sure. So about 40,000 years ago.
Oh wait, no,
was-
I said it was a 6-digit number. My bad.
Yeah, you said at least
400,000.
6. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
why I was
so
like,
about
wait,
400,000
that's not
years
right.
ago.
Yeah.
I was his second in command. I wasn't entirely satisfied or happy with the way that they were treating their, Fey servants and
Pointed look at Ilvis.
yeah. So I raised a so I began a minor insurrection, you might say, and they caught wind of it. I got punished, sent forward in time by a substantial gnome form.
Yes.
So I got into this. My memories were
He's got hair now.
suppressed. Oh, what the fuck?
The wig. Do you want real hair?
No, I don't want real hair.
I forgot we did that to
I
him.
forgot.
I didn't forget.
This. What the? Wait, what the fuck?
Isn't it like a mohawk, like a pink mohawk or something?
No, it's
It's
an
an
afro.
afro.
That's what it was.
It's like an orange afro.
The fuck is this?
Son, you have some explaining to do.
He just points at Moon Moon.
I didn't do shit.
Everybody
It's his
points
idea.
at Moon Moon.
All right. Well, anyway, point is that, or other, lacking for a better term. And then they're put into exile in the town of Colgado, or into the.
You were sent to Colgado. I don't understand the time thing.
Oh, you didn't do that? Oh, interesting.
Nope.
Whatever. I'll deal with that later, I guess. Point is that makes me wonder if any of the other gnomes in Colgado are also ex-dragons, but they wouldn't really know because the whole memory adjustment thing is part of the transformation. But point being, well, I'll sit there, lived as a gnome for a long time, and then ended up with you guys. And that's kind of the end of that, I guess. Or that's where that all happened.
All right. So now, when you're in your dragon form, do you still have the orange afro? Damn.
No, usually when you transform, all that stuff just kind of.
Yeah, but it's not a
Becomes a
part
part
of him,
of you.
so it wouldn't transform.
Well, but I mean, you could say the same thing about his clothes and his weapons.
True.
Sure.
So I think that's a good point to call it for the day.
I mean, we
I
level
agree.
up.
You level up 2 levels.
2 levels.
Who does?
Oh.
All of us?
Everybody. I said you would at the end of the dungeon.
Do I get all of the money that was on Stax's person?
Yeah.
Hooray.
What was my level 9 and 10 feet?
I don't know, whatever you pick. But anyway.